motherfucker.
Anyway, I think I figured it out. Just a perfect example of why streaming is not for me. Because I'm not willing to figure this shit out before I go live. No, I appreciate you calling that out. I definitely do. Well, good. My whole incoherent rant isn't, nobody heard. So, maybe that's a sign that nobody needs to hear it. That's hilarious. Also, kind of karma. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could, but why? You know? I mean, I wouldn't say that this is, like, for sure the last stream ever, but it feels like it. Why would you want to be the mod on a stream that is going to be defunct? You know. Alright, Ian, I know it's you. Why do people want to be mods so bad? You know? That's my question. I've never cared enough about streaming to know why people care about being mods. I figured it was you, Ian. Not much. Just hanging out. Getting real dramatic with my my stream titles. Guess who completed the live series collection in MLB? Oh God, who would that be? Oh, is it you? Honestly, XMZ, it probably won't be, but I've been very few and far between, so I don't know. I mean, that might deter you from being here. Yeah, I'm a genius. I figured it out. I just don't think I have a whole lot to offer in terms of streaming, which I'm okay with. And this is honestly not a ploy to get more people in here. My brother has been on me about continuing to stream, and so this is just kind of like me getting back on here and seeing what happens, but yeah, but what does it say about me, XMC, that I'm skeptical that it's like one of my other viewers that has made another account? Don't say that. Grinding mob when it comes out. We're grinding mob. Oh, MLB, I'm guessing is what you meant to say. Look, we have to stream as we 2v2 ranked. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Possibly. I mean, if you're somebody I don't know personally, I appreciate you stopping by, seriously. Because it's tough. I mean, the grind is real. Oh, you do know me personally. Oh my God. Who are you? We flew last year together. What? In Flight Simulator or IRL? Because I've only flown with one person IRL. Nah. All right, Ian. I gotcha. I thought you were an actual pilot. No, I'm a student pilot. All right, Ian, if this is you, don't bullshit me. No, I am waiting. Currently, I'm waiting on my medical license so I can start. I passed my private pilot written. I am not a CFI, but that's the plan. My plan is to eventually get my CFI so I can teach, get my hours, and then go from there. You can take those tests without your medical. I applied for my medical, and the AME passed me for my first class. No, you don't. My AME passed me for my medical. You only got a second class. Yeah, I mean, you can pass all those tests, all the written, beforehand. You just have to be endorsed. So I did the private pilot ground school, and I got endorsed, and I took the private pilot. Oh, okay. So yeah, like September-ish, August, September. Yeah, that's sick. So you got your second class. So you're probably going to like a specific. Are you doing like July? Okay. So you're doing more like a you're not doing like a specific flight school. It's just like, oh yeah, Part 141. Yeah, I've thought about doing that, especially with everything that's going on with my medical. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm also like strongly considering just going to a university flight school. The problem is like you can't fly as much, but degree out of it. True, that's very true. It's tough. I mean, I like my plan, hopefully, fingers crossed, is to go to flight school. And it's going to be paid for by something similar like FAFSA. Which is kind of like similar to a student loan, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to do it if I can't. If I don't get the first class medical, because what's the point? It's sort of like FAFSA, but it's Sally Mae, so it's like a loan for school, but because I'm older, with no cosigners, I'm gonna be liable for that debt forever, no matter what. Yeah, you're right. So Sally Mae is a private loan, but as a student, you can get a Sally Mae as well. But they're both, if I remember correctly, they're both still under the umbrella of student, which is kind of fucked up because I believe that if I were to go to flight school under Sally Mae, it would still be considered like a student loan. So it's not like, if, God forbid, I ever had to declare bankruptcy, that it would never be covered. So then I would be the Sally Mae would be I would always and forever be responsible for. So that's the tough part. Like, without my first class medical, it's tough to commit to going to flight school 100%. So we're giving me fixed rates at a low rate. Which is cool. Yeah. I mean, and that's what you want. Sally Mae will give me a grace period. You would go private loans, however. Yeah, Sally Mae will give me a grace period, but you got to think about the interest. So they're like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Don't pay it." And then they'll give you the grace period, but you're accruing like anywhere from 7 to 15% on your loans. But yeah, you get 8 out of it, and I'm sure you get a better rate. Honestly, I wish I would have done this instead of going to college, because I went to college. But XMZ, I'm interested in continuing this conversation, but I gotta talk to my wife, so I'll be right back. Well, who isn't? Elizabeth. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? No, I mean, I haven't been streaming Twitch too often lately. So tonight has been the first night in a while. So it's no biggie. If you can hear me right now during this ad break, let me know, but otherwise I'll address your questions here in a second. No, honestly, I haven't been spending too much time on Twitch. So, yeah, she's not too disappointed. But when I was doing it a lot, I mean, it wasn't an issue, but it was kind of like, what's the point? But I'm not sure if you were here before the probably not. Before the ad break, but I went to college for communications. Majored in, stupidly, the arts, media communication. Yeah, maybe. Communication in the arts, and with a concentration in film and screenwriting, so it led me down a path. Yeah, communications. Yeah, I did it was weird. It was like you had to do a certain amount of communications classes, and then I wanted to concentrate in the arts, like film. So I did film and TV, and I'm just really trying to hold back the Starbucks communications major jokes right now. No, I get it. I was very young. I didn't know any better. I mean, if I could go back, I don't know. It's tough. It's hard to say because I was like 18. I had a lot of pressure from my parents to like go to school. It's like, "Oh, I really like movies," and I don't know. And so, and there was a lot more than that. Yeah, maybe. I hope so. If anything, if it contributes anything to this career, I hope it's that. But I envy anybody that knows what they want to do at like 18, 19 years old, because there was so much pressure from my parents to declare a major and go to school. It was like, no, yeah, exactly. And that's what I've heard, is that, like, you don't need a bachelor's degree, but it will help you if you want to get hired at the airlines. But I'm a long way off from that. So, hopefully that will help. But I have no illusions that it's going to help. I'm just going to put everything I can into doing this, which is what I was trying to say about like people deciding what they want to do so early, because I didn't know, like I was always interested in aviation, but I didn't think it was realistic. And had I known early on, and I mean, yes, it's realistic, but it's also expensive. But had I known early on that it was a possibility, that would have helped a lot. I seem like I know what I'm doing. I'm not. No one young as 18 truly knows what they're doing in life. Have a good idea about life. No, it's never guaranteed. And you do sometimes, like, I feel like you have to roll the dice and figure it out. But I don't know. I never felt like at that age, like 18, like where you're at, I never was given sort of the space to figure out what I truly wanted to do. And I do think that, like, perhaps just me individually, I needed to figure out like what I wanted to do. That might have helped. And so, like, I've hit this point in my life where I'm like, I finally found something I really truly want to do. Sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. Do you think that like aviation is like what you have found that you want to do? Because at 18, man, I know some people know what they want to do, but were you trying to do other things? And I don't know, I'm just kind of curious. Is aviation kind of like something you're interested in, or is it what you want to do? And it's not even like something you need to know necessarily. The problem is like, here's my biggest thing, is that when you're 18 and you're trying to figure out what you want to do, there's all of these different energies that are trying to pull you. It's like university, technical school, flight school, whatever it might be. There's a million things pulling you. in a bunch of different directions. And there's never any space for you to figure out what you want to truly do. And I never felt that. I always had the pressure from my parents, and I love them to death, but they always put pressure on me to go to school and just get a 4-year degree. And had I had the space to figure out what I wanted to do, would I have gone to flight school? Potentially. But I do firmly believe that I hit a point in my life where flight school, it hit me at the perfect time in my life, if that makes sense. Like, I'm mature enough. I feel like I've worked hard enough at different things. I know I have the work ethic to do it. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. So don't feel lost. Like, at 18, dude, if you feel lost, you're exactly where you should be. I'll be completely honest with you. If you're completely sure of where you want to be at 18, then, I mean, that's totally fine. But understand that as life goes on, you're going to feel lost. You're going to say, I did this thing and I don't understand why I did it. But don't feel bad about it. So just go for what you want right now, especially at 18. Alright, if I'm going to be honest with you right now, I'm not sure. I took a discovery flight and I think something awoken in me, like a spark. Not corny at all, dude. I've been inside an airport, like on the landing strips, on the hangars. I mean, it fell in love with beauty of the sky. I'm not sure where this will lead me, but I hope, dude. If that is what got you, I feel the same thing, and I really wish I would have discovered this sooner. And I think, to be corny, if we're both going to be corny, I had always felt that, but I ignored it because I thought it was dumb. I thought it was maybe not realistic. But I had that bug. Like, it was kind of like in me, but I never paid attention to it. And then I started playing Flight Simulator, and I still never thought about it. It was like, well, I just like this. Like, this is cool. This is whatever. I'm a nerd about it. I'm interested in learning as much as I can about it. ILS approaches, VOR approaches, whatever it might be. I've explored other careers. First, I considered aviation, but then I considered electrician. Aviation, same. I felt it was dumb, unrealistic, and too expensive, but it's still expensive. It is incredibly expensive. That's the problem. And it's something I still grapple with. And I think I said that earlier. Especially me now, like, I'm in my 30s. I would hate to get to a certain point where, like, I'm in it, but then I'm like, I don't love it. But I think the benefit that I have is that I've done a lot of other things, and I've never truly been as passionate about anything. But I don't think I think when it comes to aviation, I don't think I think if if you have the passion, for it, to continue to learn, and I mean, obviously the money is a thing. If you have a passion and the drive to do it, then you can achieve it. I think the concepts are difficult, but based on like talking to other pilots and listening to podcasts by pilots, I don't think you have to worry about it too much. As long as you're driven and you feel like you can keep your head down and do it. I do think my maturity will help in flight school, but it's only because I've realized like what it takes to dedicate yourself to something. And I've dedicated myself to other things, but I've never been passionate about it. And when you have the passion and the dedication to do it, I think you're going to be a step above of other people. You put things aside to make it happen. And if you want to do it, you'll do it. And if you, I mean, you know, at 18, this is why I say, like, if I was 18 and I was trying to do this, I may not have been mature enough to actually make it happen. If I was a super rich trillionaire, I would start a free flight school for everyone. Well, here's what I like about that comment or that chat. The airlines is where I'm headed. I love the determination and the specificity of that. Like I think you said you were 18. If this is truly what you want to do, and if you have that specificity, it's achievable. And like working at an airline right now, okay, you're 18. If you have that, like, I wish I was in your shoes right now and I was 18 and I knew what I wanted to do, because truly at 18 you can take out those student loans, and yeah, they seem very hefty, and they are. They're nothing to joke about. But you take those student loans out. The pilot contracts, I would assume, are only going to get better over time. So right now, if you start out as a first officer at a regional airline, you're making $6,000. You're making six figures. So probably, like, on the low end, 89 to 100,000. And as you build your seniority, you're only making more and more money. So as you have that disposable income, and as long as you stay below your means, you can invest that money in whatever. You can just continue to build. This is not like a financial stream, like financial advice stream, but it's such a great opportunity. I don't think so. I still feel behind. Like, other 18-year-olds have been into aviation since they were born and played hours upon hours flights, and unfortunately I only just stumbled across the world. Dude, really? No, don't feel behind at all. Do not feel behind. I stumbled across Flight Simulator when this came out in 2020. That was 4 years ago. I was 27. It wasn't until, I don't know, a couple years ago that I was like, wait, could I make this a career? You don't have to retire as a pilot in the commercial space until you're 65. So don't feel behind. Yeah, I mean, it's clear to me that you have a goal, but as long as you love aviation, I don't know, because honestly, yeah, don't feel behind. Honestly, like, I never in my life encountered anybody that was interested in aviation. So you might be surrounded by people that are interested in aviation and are starting a career in aviation. But I never saw that. So, I mean, even for me, starting out as like a 31-year-old, I hopefully will get my 1,500 hours at like 33, 34. I'll still have a good 31 years of working in the airlines, and then after that I can go corporate. What did you do for work before this? I've been a freelancer since I've gotten out of college, so I've done a lot. I worked on movie sets, I worked on commercial sets, I did real estate photography for a while, which I'm still doing. I did copywriting, I did script writing. I've done everything. Yeah, I mean, artist, sort of, yeah. But a lot of on-set work. Yeah, I mean, as a freelancer, you have to. Unfortunately, you have to do what you can do. I mean, I think the conventional advice for anybody that wants to get into aviation is look up FBO jobs. I've thought about being a theater teacher at a high school. I think the conventional advice for anybody that wants to get into aviation is like get an FBO job, pumping gas or anything like that, and meet pilots and talk to them and network. I almost got an agent at one point as a writer. You know what? I think they do require specific certifications and training, which I would like, if you want to be a pilot, you're gonna just have to be okay with taking tests anyway. So you might as well just go ahead with it. And yes, I did almost get an agent as a writer. It didn't end up working out, and I don't know why, but I'm almost okay with it because it led me to doing this. Trying to be a pilot. But yeah, I think you're gonna have to be okay with taking tests. It's just gonna be a constant thing anyway. So if you wanted, and this is what I've been thinking about, honestly, is if you want to be a pilot, and it's weird because there's this strange crossover with any industry where it's like, if you want to be a pilot, if you want to be a writer or be in Hollywood or whatever it might be, you have to be okay with networking, and you have to like work your way in somehow. So you have to be okay with like networking and doing smaller jobs on sets and things like that. And then you'll meet people, and for the movie commercial or just in general, do they pay a lot? Movies or shows make... Oh, they do. Oh, they do, yeah. They make millions, but you know, the people that are on set, they don't when you're on set, like you're doing anything what they call below the line, you don't make a ton. But if you can get in a smaller market like where I'm at, you know, you can do like $500 a day with your background. I bet you're... Well, here's the thing with the networking. I never wanted to do the networking side of that when it came to commercials and TV and stuff like that, but like it taught me a lot. So I feel like when it comes to being in aviation, I'm not going to have that big of a barrier when it comes to that. Abe of Assyria, do you have the Cirrus SR-22? I don't. It's so funny you say that because I almost bought it today. I almost got it. But I can't spend the $20 on it. I'm so sorry. I want to, but I can't. I'm a student pilot, all right? I'm poor. What's 800 fucking grand? Oh no. Oh yeah. In the real world, no. I would love to have one, but no. I can't even get the $20 one. Oh, you're a wealthy Cirrus pilot. You LARP as a wealthy Cirrus pilot. I get it. I want it. I want to buy it so bad, but I can't. Like, I can't even play that sim. That's the problem. I'm on Xbox. Oh, I get it. You're a humble $1 to $10 million net worth LARP pilot. Oh, that's fantastic. Jesus, I look like an alien right now. Hang on. me move this light so I don't look so weird. Alright, you're really LARPing now. You're in like level 2 LARP. I mean, maybe. We're in the same boat then. You can't pass it. I'm still in review. Hey, I don't know what you stumbled onto, Falcon. But I love the discussion. I don't know, we're just talking about FAA medicals. Oh God. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything incriminating. I like controllers. These goddamn ads. Money will do it. Go where the money is, honestly. If there's any advice I'm going to give you. Yeah, I thought about ATC as well. Oh, based on traffic count and complexity. That makes sense. I was worried. I was kind of like, all right, I'm back. All right, XMZ. It was good chatting with you. Appreciate you stopping by. Good talking to somebody that was sort of in a similar situation to me. Yeah, I'll try and stream more. I don't know if this will be my last one for sure or not, but we'll see. But Abe, I appreciate you stopping by. Go to crash lever. Source bat. We're going to go to bat generator. Main. Also, I'm learning, so don't put too much pressure on me. All right, if you're still here with me, sound off. Guess it's just you. All right. That's cool too. We can chat. Throttle, low, idle. No, I don't have a PPL. I am I passed my written, but I don't have a PPL yet. I'm hoping to start flight training in the spring. Do you have a PPL? Single engine, fixed gear. Gotcha. I mean, that's where everybody starts. I mean, I'm jealous. That's I mean, I want to be there. I'm just waiting on the freaking FAA to give me my medical. That's sweet though. Oh, 300 hours. Goddamn. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's the I had a minor heart condition. No, not colorblind. A minor heart condition that wasn't listed on their disqualifying conditions, and I submitted that. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and then um, there was another medical exam. Yeah, I passed the EKG. There was another medical exam uh, that they weren't happy with, so I had to go back to the doctor, get blood work, send it to them, and I haven't heard about that. And then they got my name wrong on the application, which I didn't understand. So I don't know. Everything else was great though. Like all my doctors class 2 for like 20 years. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I just want to I want to go through flight school and get it done as quickly as possible. But all the like hurry up and get it done schools want you to have like a first class. So I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, career. It's career based. Come on. You won't believe this, but when I worked at Junior Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's not bad. Like, if I wanted to just get my private pilot, that's not bad. And if I ever like got to the point in my career where I would just I could just get my PPL, that would be fantastic. But I do want to make it a career. Like I want to get my PPL, get my instrument, get my ATP, get my commercial, get my multi-engine. But it's only because I love all this stuff so much, and not just like yeah. I've thought about that. Yeah, yeah, I've thought about that, but I kind of just I want to get all my ratings as quickly as I can. Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna keep bugging them. I've been calling them for like 3 weeks straight. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's expensive, yeah, and I hope it works out in my favor. But I'm not gonna put any money down until I know for sure about my first class. I'll talk to you. All right, y'all. I know I was in the startup process here, but getting a little bit sleepy. tonight's stream actually ended up a little bit better than I thought. I don't know. We'll see if I end up keep continuing to stream. My God. Um, but if not, I appreciate everybody stopping by.